How did Preservation Hall Jazz Band achieve international success? Imagine walking into a small, unassuming room in the heart of New Orleans and hearing the pure sound of jazz that feels like it's coming straight from the roots of the city itself. That's the magic of Preservation Hall. This legendary venue has become a symbol of authentic jazz, and the Preservation Hall Jazz Band grew from that very place. Starting in the early 1960s, Alan Jaffe, a businessman and tuba player, took charge of Preservation Hall and made it a hub for traditional jazz. He brought in local musicians, many of whom had played with jazz pioneers, to keep the original sound alive. These musicians were often older, carrying the history of early jazz in their playing. From the beginning, the band's goal was to keep the music as close to its roots as possible. Alan Jaffe started organizing tours in 1963, taking the band across the United States and even to other countries. These tours showcased the real sound of New Orleans jazz, which was different from the more commercial styles that were emerging at the time. Famous musicians like clarinetist George Lewis and pianist Sweet Emma Barrett joined the band, adding to its reputation. Their performances were not just concerts. They were cultural events that connected audiences worldwide to the city's musical history. Preservation Hall itself became a cultural landmark. It was a place that refused to water down jazz for commercial appeal. No microphones or loud amplification, just pure and filtered music. This authenticity drew people from all over the world who wanted to experience jazz in its original form. The band's participation in the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival helped cement its status as a cultural ambassador. The festival celebrates the city's musical roots and gave the band a platform to reach larger audiences. In the 1970s, the band signed with Columbia Records, one of America's biggest music labels. This move allowed their recordings to reach a global audience. Their albums captured the spirit of early New Orleans jazz and brought it to listeners who might never have visited the city. The band's success was built on a simple idea: stay true to the music's origins, perform with the original musicians, and share the sound with the world. Their connection to Preservation Hall, a symbol of the city's jazz history, gave them a cultural resonance that audiences everywhere could feel. Their tours and recordings turned them into international ambassadors of jazz. By sticking to the music's roots and sharing it with the world, the Preservation Hall Jazz Band became a symbol of how a small venue and a dedicated group of musicians could make a huge impact worldwide.